So now that we have had the Summoner Auto Rifle as the Adept reward in Trials, you are probably wondering what roles you want to keep on this weapon. I'm going to be talking about the PvE perks that I've been loving on this Auto Rifle now that I have finally gotten my hands on some. Starting with the barrel, I like Arrowhead Break for the extra handling and recoil direction. In the magazine, I like Flared Mag for the extra reload speed. Ricochet rounds is also a really good option to go for. For perks, in the first perk slot, we have a couple different options worth mentioning. There is Overflow, which will overfill the magazine. You pick up heavy and special ammo. Subsistence, which will partially reload the magazine from reserves. But the number one perk for PvE, in my opinion, is going to be Heal Clip. Heal Clip recently got a buff, so now you get 2 stacks of cure, which is equal to 120 HP. So how Heal Clip works is when you get a final blow and reload within about 5 seconds after getting a kill, you will immediately get 120 HP added back to your health bar. This has saved me from death multiple times so far already. Heal Clip also applies cure if you are nearby your allies, so you can pair this with the Solar Fragment, Ember of Benevolence, which when applying Restoration, Radiant, or Cure to allies, you will be granted increased ability regeneration for a short period of time. This goes really well with your solar builds just because how good Heal Clip is. There is a short cooldown between proccing Heal Clip, so just keep that in mind. You can't spam it immediately. There is a couple seconds before you can proc it again. And in the second perk slot for this weapon, we have Onslaught, which dealing final blows with this weapon will increase the rate of fire for 4.5 seconds. Target Lock, which I'm not a huge fan of for PvE personally, but it is an option. There's also Kill Clip, which pairs really well with Heal Clip because both of those proc from getting a final blow and reloading. But my favorite perk for the second slot is going to be Incandescent. Incandescent will spread Scorch to nearby targets, and it's really good for solar builds because you'll be clearing so many waves of ads so quick, and you're able to keep your Restoration and Radiant procced, making it pretty hard for you to die with all the different solar buffs you're going to have active. You can even throw Precious Scars on Titan, the exotic helmet. This will also give you Restoration when you get final blows with a weapon that matches your subclass. So since this is solar, you'll basically have unlimited Restoration procced. You'll get your 120 HP when you proc Heal Clip, unlimited Radiant after you proc it because you're going to be getting the solar weapon kills that are going to keep this procced, and you will be spreading Scorch on kills. This weapon also has 3 origin traits to choose from, which are all solid options. For the Masterwork, I like reload speed just because we're going to be using Heal Clip, so I want to reload this weapon as fast as I can. Overall, my opinion on this weapon is right now this is an S tier weapon in my opinion for PvE if you pair this with a solar build. I've been having a ton of fun with this weapon so far this weekend, and then I finally got my hands on a good Adept role. I could just be hyping it up because it is, you know, it's a returning weapon. The loot pool has been updated on it, and I also think Heal Clip is an S tier perk now that it applies 2 stacks of cure. You get that 120 HP added back to your health bar instantly. Not only is that going to be really good for PvE, but PvP as well if you're thinking about a PvP role, because you know you get a gunfight, you kill the enemy, you're probably going to have a decent chunk of health taken off your health bar. Well, guess what? You reload right after getting that kill, you're going to have 120 HP added to your health bar instantly after that reload. This is definitely a perk that you don't want to sleep on, and a weapon that you definitely want to get your hands on. It is definitely worth doing trials. I know you do got to do trials. It's PvP. It does suck. I was out there grinding for it. In my opinion, this is definitely worth farming for. Comment your god roll down below in the comments. I'm definitely curious what other people are looking for. But after testing out all the different rolls I've gotten, the Heal Clip Incandescent roll, it just hits different. It is really good. I'm a huge fan of solar builds, and I can't stress it enough. This pairs greatly with those solar builds. Trust me, you definitely want to get this. That's it for this video. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.